So today we are here with an issue that I have with the word cardio. And I'm going to tell you the truth about cardio. And there are people that are going to see this, and there are people that are not going to agree with it, and blah, blah, blah. I'm not trying to get everybody's approval, because if I did, I wouldn't look the way that I look, because I get people telling me that I look a man, but whatever. That's not the point. The point is that I'm going to keep it real here. The truth about cardio. Not everything is cardio, okay? Not everything counts as cardio. Just because right now you normally walk to your car, but you walk at a faster pace and you sweat a little bit because you happen to be a sweater, that doesn't mean that you're doing cardio. You're outside and you take your dog for a walk/jog, but it's really not that. It's really nothing. It's just like a little bit of that. But you sweat because it's hot outside. It doesn't mean it's cardio. You go on the treadmill for 45 minutes at a super low pace. What the treadmill tells you is fat burning zones, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. That doesn't count as cardio to me. I am a very firm believer in interval style of cardio, higher intensities. Most of us do not have the time to do quote unquote fat burning zones, which is low to moderate energy levels for super long duration of time, which I call lazy man's cardio. Not a fan. We don't have the time for that. I don't have the time to be on the treadmill for hours upon hours upon hours. And that has not been linked to increasing the stamina of your heart, reducing heart disease, increasing the stamina of your workout, increasing fat burning systems, fat burning zones. Does not do any of those things. Interval style of cardio, higher intensities, and it doesn't have to be stupid, crazy high intensities. It just has to be in your target heart rate zones. So there's a formula for it, and I will teach you guys it. Basically, what you do is you take your resting heart rate, okay? 2 thumbs right here. And you take your pulse for 60 seconds, preferably in the morning without an alarm clock, or like right after you got up and you've kind of calmed down, before you eat anything, before you drink anything, no coffee, no nothing. That's your true resting heart rate. Whatever that number is. 220, write it down. Okay, good, you have the pen. 220 minus your age minus your resting heart rate. That number times 0.65, then that number plus your resting heart rate. That is your low zone. So when you are going to do cardio, you should all have a heart rate monitor, and not all heart rate monitors are approved. Timex, garbage. I had a client that bought one because it was on sale and they were trying to save money. She actually worked the front desk at Bally's when I was a fitness manager, and she's like, oh my God, it's been 20 minutes and I've burned 200 calories. I had another guy that told me that he burned 10,000 calories playing basketball for 2 hours. Wow. Wow, no. Not even Michael Phelps. I think it takes him 4 hours of swimming to burn 5,000 calories. Polar is the only one I respect. So Polar, preferably FT7, FT4, or any model above. If you're doing resistance training, the FT7, and you wear your heart rate monitor. You keep it on the page, and you make sure your heart rate does not drop below the number that you have just figured out. And then you give me little mini bursts of energy, getting it as high as you possibly can. That will get your heart stronger. For example, your heart pumps blood. The average runner's heart rate is between 40 and 50 beats per minute. Mine is like 49, I think, or 47. At one time, it was like 42 when I used to run 6-minute miles. The average person is between 60 and 75. So basically, we want to get your heart stronger, which will ultimately help everything. So if your heart right now needs a half a cup of blood per second, let's just say that's a lot, it's going to take a whole bunch of pumps because it's not as strong, okay? So this is me trying to get you to understand this, because I like to educate. And you're trying to pull all that blood in. Right now, your heart isn't as healthy as it can be. The stronger you get it from quality cardio, the more blood it will be able to pull in less pumps and the less water it does. The stronger you'll get, the lower your heart rate will get, blah, 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 and all that. But cardio needs to be quality cardio. Your heart is not going to get stronger if you're working out in fat burning zones. Low to moderate, I'm just, so blah, you get it. Obviously, I beat a dead horse with that. So, that's it. Go do some quality cardio. Go get a heart rate monitor so you even know. And don't go buy the treadmills. Because even if you got it like this, sometimes they're off. Sometimes they're reading somebody else's heart rate monitor. And every one of them does not give the accurate calories. So I have literally posted pictures on Facebook of my watch and of the treadmill, and it's 200 to 300 calories off. So it depends on the machine, but whatever. And we're all about, you could do cardio jumping around in your living room. There's no machine to look at to tell you how many calories you burned. Heart rate monitor. No excuses. You could do cardio anywhere. So I love you. I know this was a long one for one quick subject, but it's all about education.